Yo, welcome to my channel, bro. RedChakraSpiritual. If you like this video, bro, like, share, subscribe, show support to the channel. This is the Pioneer News Network, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to call it. So, a new study has came out. Unexpected origin of Egypt's Great Sphinx unearthed by New York University researchers. So, they just came out with a new story about the Great Sphinx, right? Obviously, this is about to be cap and lies. So, let's just move on. Let's expose this shit. Alright, so it says, these researchers have made a great discovery. Scientists claim they have finally figured out how exactly the Great Sphinx was built in Egypt more than 4,500 years ago. Now this says, for decades, experts have agreed that the detailed face of the iconic limestone statue found along the Nile River in Giza was most likely hand-carved by stone masons, but they never concluded how the massive layered body was created in the first place. A study conducted by researchers at New York University, which is a Democratic state, I believe, so demons here, which has been accepted for publication in the whatever you want to call it, posited that erosion can create sphinx-like shapes. Okay, formations came about the erosion, basically is what they saying. All right, so they basically saying the Great Sphinx was created by erosion, the shape. And it says that not only means that nature had a role in creating the colossal statue, but the formation made that. This is key. Remember this. It says that nature had a role in creating the colossal statue, but the formation may have actually inspired Egyptians to turn it into a statue in the first place. These results show that ancient people have encountered in deserts and why they envision a fantastic creature. Okay. To test the theory, they analyze how wind create unusual rock formations. Okay. That's, we don't need to hear that. In the end, the clay eventually resembled a sphinx-like formation, which was subsequently detailed by humans. Right. So they basically saying, bro, the Great Sphinx was basically formed and shit because of erosion, right? All right, and this says the Great Sphinx is believed to be a manifestation of the sun god built to protect pyramids around 250 BC during the First Dynasty, along with the Great Pyramids of Giza. So my thing is, I find it crazy how they literally try to discredit our fucking architecture. They try to disrespect our engineering. They try to disrespect our creation ideas. And they try to disrespect our goddamn abilities to construct. Nigga, this is disrespectful. How you gonna just be like, now obviously we don't have a problem with nature, but how you gonna just try to disrespect our creation by not giving us credit? So when you look at images like this, which is literally how it is, lined up with, solar bodies and shit, how can you literally say this was just created? It was just made. It was just there because of erosion. Like we didn't play a role in this. Like dang, like now obviously it's it's kind of sad how they try to lie about Egyptians. They try to twist our history. They try to say this is this and that and the third when it's really us. The people that was in Egypt who did all this great stuff, it was black people, nor-melanated people. If you got negroid, if you're classified as a negroid, you were in Egypt, and this is your history, man. That they're not gonna teach you in school. If you are an African person, if you have African descent, if you're genetically classified as a negroid, remember you got Caucasian, Mongolian, Negroid, and Dravidian. If you are a person that got nappy hair, coiled hair that goes in coils, nappy electrical hair, you're black, you know what I'm saying, African, this is your history that they're not going to teach you in school, that we created monuments that's aligned up with the sun, and also that's lined up with stars, because the Great Sphinx, they want to sit here and tell you that erosion did this. Bro, the Great Sphinx is literally aligned with the Leo constellation. So look, significant contribution to the value system, culture, and religion. According to whatever. The Sphinx of Giza is part of four united structures. The monument itself and three pyramids. The conglomerate is intended to repeat the move of Sirius. It is possible to notice the figure two that the star's trajectory creates a circle around the Sphinx and the pyramids. From the perspective, the monument is directly under the Leo constellation. The Sphinx of Giza is part of the United and represents Sirius' trajectory in the sky. Moreover, it is possible to notice the symbolism in the monument's location. It is located under the Leo constellation, my nigga. You know how smart and the intelligent you gotta be to have the proper measurement to line up structures with stars, nigga, and constellations. The Leo constellation, Leo, you know, it's like a lion, whatever you want to call it. You feel me? And that's or not. Well, I mean, a big cat, whatever. And that's literally what the Great Sphinx represent. It's literally lined up with stars. We all knew about this. We all knew about astronomy, whatever you want to call that word. Like we knew all about that stuff. We studied all of that stuff. We're engineers. We're astronomers. The original astronomists. Whatever you want. However you say that word, bro. Bro, F a white man, F a this, that, and the third. We black people, African people. We was the original scientists. We are the original astronomers, original doctors, original everything. We don't you don't see nothing. These white people, these white folk or non-black folk. Okay, you got houses, but they're not aligned with stars and stuff like how we did it. Stop playing. So what I'm trying to say is, they're lying to you, talking about erosion did this. How can erosion that just basically moves shit randomly line stuff up with stars? Stop playing. And it's sad how they do this, how they lie to our people like that. Do everything they can to make sure we don't know who we are and how divinely intelligent we really are. And what's also funny is, how can you literally sit here and say erosion just did all this? Even inside the Great Sphinx, you got chambers, you know what I'm saying? You got shafts, you got all type of stuff. They even say it's a library down there. Now, as you can see, you know what I'm saying? You got inside of it, you got a temple, you got chambers, you got steps. Do you know how intelligent you thought making a house was raw? A mansion, bro. Look at this. You literally not using stones, bro. Imagine how much manpower you need, how much energy you need to use to construct this, and then you line it up with stars. And you got to be a powerful. You have to be a powerful constructor. Like, you feel me? You got to be a powerful. Like, you got to think about the measurements that take time to do this. We got to sit back and admire our work. This is our work. You feel me? Like, if you black, you played a role in this, bro. This is inside your DNA to create. And then you got scientists sitting here saying, erosion did this. Like, of course, well, they saying we kind of, okay, Egyptians did do a little bit, but they just trying to throw it all on the erosion. Like, we didn't put the placements. We didn't do the measurements. Stop playing. Nigga, we did it perfectly. So what I also want to see is, they're talking about the experiment tested the theory, and you know what I'm saying, that was naturally created by wind eroding. Like, okay, whatever experiment, whatever, just BS that we don't even need to hear about, bro. Also, like I said, you got chambers under there. It's holes, tunnels. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of stuff down there that they not gonna. I mean, obviously, they don't want to let people know a lot of different stuff. You feel me? But it's a lot of stuff going on down there that they can't even fathom because they're not black. You know what I'm saying? If you just, it's not in your DNA code to understand what's going on. Now, what it says is the ancient Egyptian god Hermes, whatever, reported on a library of knowledge in his mystical works. Legend has it that there is a maze below the pause of the Sphinx that leads to a mystery-shrouded hall of records where all essential knowledge of alchemy, astronomy, and mathematics, magic, and medicine is stored. The library of knowledge researchers continue to search for today's the myth of reality. The buried changes in the pyramid of Teddy, whatever, but testimony to the fact that the pharaohs were given knowledge to take with them encrypted hieroglyphics messages. Tell the king's ascension to heaven is rooted next, where magical spells and auras will breathe new life into the pharaoh are enshrined here. How the researcher been captivated by the myth of secret knowledge due to the burial chamber of the pharaoh? Or is it a sign of giving burials of knowledge was a common practice? Ancient burial rites and library of knowledge must exist. One thing is certain, people have such a face that hides the answers to all questions throughout the ages. Right. But let's just keep going. It's the reason why I'm speaking on that. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So then it says, in the modern era, the such began in the wake of prophecies of American faith healer, whatever. While in the trance, he spoke of hall of records where all knowledge of bygone conscience was hidden. He believed that it was reincarnation of high who used to live in the island Atlantis. According to him, there is a passageway that parts from the right paw leading to the chamber. People have been trying to prove the truth of this spiritual epiphany to this day. The exact floor plan of the Hall of Records even prompted several expeditions, whatever, more than 30 years ago. American researchers accused the Sphinx with a gigantic drill. They drilled it to the pulpit in a several meter deep hole in the stone. Okay, fucking our shit up. These experiments approved by the highest authority remains very controversial to this day. They almost ruined the monument. They did not find a tunnel, which have been foretold. Reading indicate that they're okay. All they almost ruined. Okay. The may be responsible for ancient having for the okay. It say they did not find a tunnel. Okay, says readings indicate that there were chambers underneath the Sphinx. These, however, proved to be naturally formed. The Egyptian authority responsible for ancient monuments has forbidden any other deep drilling for those who continue to champion the truth of case. This is a conspiracy on a part of the archaeological establishment. Okay, yeah. Now it's also crazy because they say it's a lost city within under the Sphinx. So I'm gonna speak on that. So it said the ancient lost city unearthed in Egypt. The first news of a secret city hit the world press in the first week of March 1935, but by July, you know what I'm saying, much more had been found, and the Sunday experts ran that article by whatever who had returned to England from Egypt, where he had watched the excavation of the ancient Egyptian city that then thought to date back 4,000 years ago. So basically, a paper talking about a city within this Great Sphinx or something like that. Okay, the unearthing of a lost city, Egypt, was reported in many papers in 1935, including this report. Okay, so basically, a lost city in Egypt around this area of the Great Sphinx. So then came silence, as if every Egyptologist have a lost interest in the wonderful underground metropolis. All their articles during the ensuing years were centered on tombs and queens and shads that sunk deep in the ground. You know what I'm saying? It was very odd that the immense discovery basically got ignored. So basically, they reported about an underground civilization or some type of shit around the Sphinx or under it or whatever, and then next thing you know, they just stopped talking about it randomly. So Egypt's Sphinx could be hiding secret city built by lost civilization, historians claim. So Egypt's Sphinx in Giza could be the entrance way into a subterranean secret city, according to latest research by historians. So let me tell you niggas this much right from the download I got. So during the equinox of summer, look at this shit. The sun is definitely gonna be, you know what I'm saying, like above. It's gonna be in a certain position, like above the Sphinx's head, right? And then, as you know, my nigga, this monument is literally lined up with the Leo constellation. So that's me telling you, my nigga, in the summertime, when the sun is directly in alignment with this goddamn structure, this is when, you know what I'm saying, energies is being pushed out, you know what I'm saying? And these niggas always talking about, oh, it's a city under there. Of course, nigga, you can use this shit. You can use this shit as a portal. You know what I'm saying? This is why they line it up the certain way to get to different spaces in different dimensions. That's why it's lined up with stars and it's the constellations. That's different dimensions and stuff. So this is why they align it. And then at this time of year, when it's summer, when it's lined up with the sun and stuff, this is when these portals be open. So now when these motherfuckers be talking about, this is wisdom, nigga, that they hiding, or they talking about it's a hall of records under there. This is what's being discussed, that I believe is being discussed in these goddamn documents and stuff. Bro, obviously it's a reason why it's constructed like this, aligned with stars, and it's set at a certain angle with the sun. It's a whole energy thing going on. It's portals being dealt with. You feel me? And it's another world. And you think they could just enter the other world? These white people don't even know how to read our ancient texts, and they gonna lie and say this the meta netter, and they try to act like this is what this meant or this is what that meant. They literally lied the whole time. You think they know how they? You think they know this information? That they can, that this is what, that they can access, that we able to access different dimensions and different energies when these things are being aligned, bro? Nope, they don't know that. So they gonna sit here and lie to you, telling you, oh, erosion did this. And honestly, they probably did take the information out the Hall of Records. They probably did steal all that info, but you know they can't tap in with it because they not us. It's not in their DNA to do that. Now, if they did, they would have been, bro, all type of stuff. The world would have been in the worst place. Trust me. But I mean, yeah, they be trying to tap in with our stuff, but they can't. But here's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying? It's all type of stuff going on Egypt. This is why they literally laid it out the way they laid it out and did it how they did it. Everything literally lined, the pyramid of Giza is lined up with the Orion's belt. You feel me? And all these different stars and stuff, these be dimensions, these be planets and all type of stuff. You think we can't use these structures and energies out these structures to travel to different worlds, bro? Come on. But this is what they don't know. Or they probably do know a little bit of it, but they're not gonna tell your ass this. They ain't about to tell you, nigga. That's what is going on with the Great Sphinx, that energy. And think about all the entities that's probably in these different worlds that we could tap in with when we go through these portals in the Sphinx, like when it's lined up with the stars and stuff like that, and then the sun is lined up in the summer solstice or whatever. Think about it. Think about the energies you could tap into when certain phenomena like this happen. This is why they don't tell. This is why they basically lie to you about all type of stuff. They don't tell you nothing because they know once we tap in with this type of stuff, it's over. I mean, it's already over for them. But you know what I'm saying? It's good to have this wisdom when it's that time to really, you know what I'm saying? When it's that time. But that's about the Great Sphinx. But don't believe these lies, bro. Understand that it's, you know what I'm saying, we constructed it the way we constructed it. We getting energy from it the way we supposed to get energy from it. You know what I'm saying? When certain times in the universe happen, certain portals can be open. You feel me? And this is what the Great Sphinx also was used for. You know what I'm saying? It's bringing out a certain energy and also traveling. You know what I'm saying? They literally talking about it's a hall of records with information down there, and then they talk about it's a lost city. You know what I'm saying? But then they gonna stop talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, what's really going on? Obviously, they probably was embarrassed that they couldn't get really much info from it. You know what I'm saying? Or they probably, I mean, they probably know a little bit about it, but obviously they can't tap in with it, nigga. If they could, you know how worse this world would be? Like, come on, bro. But, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With the Great Sphinx, that shit can help us a lot, you know what I'm saying? Learn about this information, you know what I'm saying? We were intellectual beings, we still are. Know who you are. Stop listening to lies. And that's that. That's about the great, oh shoot. That's about the Great Sphinx you're not going to hear nobody talk about. You know what I'm saying? When it's lined up with the sun, because the sun is also a portal itself. When this sun portal, an energetic generator, is lined up with the Great Sphinx, which is limestone, which is built off limestone, more energy. You feel me? Which is a big energy constructor. Then it's in the summer, so all the energy going up. You know what I'm saying? When it's stuff like when it's like that type of alignment going on, you feel me? You know, it's a lot of energy being moved back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely travel. I'm pretty sure you could travel from different realm to realm with these alignments. You know what I'm saying? Because what you think, you're going to just fly up to the sun? No, nigga. You got to set up a goddamn blueprint or some shit. But, yeah. Yeah, so when it should be aligned with the stars, nigga, What you think you able to do with this energy? You feel me, niggas? Imagine meditating like this. You probably could definitely astral project out your body in an instant during these type of times when when things are being aligned how it's supposed to. Instant astral projection, instant meditation. Like, come on, think about the energy. Think about it. Think about how we so intellectual. Niggas will think I'm lying for saying this. You feel me? Like niggas will think I'm lying for saying this. But you wouldn't believe how smart we are. You wouldn't even you can't even fathom. You think I'm lying for saying some shit like that. Nigga, take your ass to Egypt in the summer while this shit aligning and do certain shit at certain times and watch your ass probably astral out your damn body, nigga. Quick as fuck. You think, what the fuck? I just left my body, nigga. You don't think know what the fuck happened to you because you ain't ready, nigga. White people can't do this. This is why they stop talking about shit. I mean, they probably figured out, oh, there's some deeper shit. Like, they could do this. And they really just start hiding information. Like, no, nigga, we can't have them do that. But understand, bro. We live in a weird world, my nigga. We live in a great world, matter of fact. But yeah, bro, if you're not us, if you're not black, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to tap in, bro. And that's just me, just being on God. But other than that, stop believing the lies, tap in, and I love y'all. Peace.